Hi, my name is Carrie O'Reilly-Wilkes, and I'm the Executive Vice President of Legal, Commercial, and External Affairs at TransAlta. But more importantly, I'm the mother to two amazing children. I'm so excited to be able to announce TransAlta's $2 million donation to the Newborns Need campaign to redevelop the NIC unit at the Foothills Medical Centre, creating a 2-floor, 58-bed, state-of-the-art facility. For TransAlta, this donation is about ensuring that families have access to the best neonatal care so that the lives of the children that need the NIC unit are not determined by the condition of their birth. The Newborns Need campaign is an incredibly important initiative that will change the lives of thousands of families in this province and transform newborn and maternal health care across southern Alberta for many years to come. In Canada, 1 in 10 infants are born prematurely. However, in Alberta, that number increases to 1 in 8 and can be even higher in communities across southern Alberta, meaning that on average, more than 10% of births in this province require the life-saving support of the NIC unit. When moms and babies in southern Alberta need this critical specialized care, they're transferred to the Foothills Medical Centre. Each year, this facility sees more than 1,000 Level 3 admissions and regularly operates at more than 100% capacity. Built and equipped 25 years ago, the existing space is currently unable to accommodate the innovations and best practices that have become today's standard of care. We are so happy that the Newborns Need campaign has been completed and will ensure the Foothills Medical Centre Neonatal Intensive Care Unit is able to meet the needs of Alberta's growing population while also supporting vital research initiatives to improve outcomes for women and newborns. At TransAlta, we care deeply about the communities where we operate and are thrilled to be able to support this project. Thank you to the Calgary Health Foundation for spearheading this project, and a huge thank you to the amazing team of healthcare providers at the Foothills Medical Centre that work so hard every single day to provide care for the families that need access to the NIC unit.
So I was 27 weeks, 5 days, and he was 2 pounds, 11 ounces. It's actually considered big.
Yeah, they called him the bruiser. Like when we were there, like, look at this porker. But at the same time, he was 12, 23 grams. We found through the progression of our stay there was more of a moment to moment, more than a day by day. Still remember distinctly, hands in the isolette, holding his hand, and he just stopped breathing and showed up on the monitor. Nurse came, got him fired up again, and good to go. He's just a happy little boy. He's a little farm boy that likes to run around, chases cats, chase chickens.
Push button.
Push buttons, typical little boy. Saying thank you just isn't enough, to me. They gave us everything. He's our absolute world. All the work that they did, we get to be a family, and no one would ever know the difficulties that we went through.
We have 10-year-old twins, but our story starts a little bit before their birth. I was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer when I was in my late 20s, which resulted in me not being able to have biological children. So we did IVF. They arrived at 27 weeks.
They were very early and very sick.
I didn't realize what a NICU truly was. You know, I just always thought they just sort of went to grow, get a little bit bigger. I didn't realize quite how complex the medical needs were. I think you expect they're going to be tiny. I don't think that's the surprising part, but what's surprising is all the complications, all the equipment, how many machines are required to keep a baby that small alive at that gestation. They understand it's a shock, I think, for families, and that families really don't know what they're getting into. And so from the very beginning, they were really helpful, kind, compassionate.
We can't thank you enough. Those donations went towards equipment or training for the equipment that kept them alive.
We just know that this money is going to really change lives, knowing that people gave life-saving equipment or resources that gives your baby the best start in life. It's a tremendous gift. We have healthy, typical children now that we owe all of that to the NICU.
We found out just before Christmas that we were pregnant with triplets. We knew the 24-week mark was kind of my goal, so I had always had that in the back of my head that I just got to make it to 24 weeks.
Once all the babies were born, there was a little bit of relief that at the time they were all there and in the NICU.
Each baby had their own doctor, RT, and nurses. We were so scared. You know that they're going to be born early, but you just don't know how high a risk that is and what could potentially happen. Ashton's had a brain hemorrhage, and that's one of the risks, being born so early.
And at the time, Emma and Noah, they were still fighting for their lives. It wasn't smooth sailing, so dealing with the loss of Ashton, but also dealing with every day they'd either go forward or backwards, And they said to us at the NICU, they said they'll go 3 steps forward and 1 step backwards.
You really do get connected with them because you can't have any family or friends in the NICU, so it becomes your NICU family.
They care about the kids, they care about the families, and we're just so grateful for the care. Going in there, you have no idea what's going on, and you have to put your trust in these people. They truly did what was best for our kids. They did whatever they could to support. I'm just so thankful for everybody that helped us along the journey.
Calgary has needed this for so long. And not just Calgary, like all the surrounding areas that use this facility. It's very heartwarming to know that there's people out there that are that generous.
This generous gift from TransAlta will ensure that each baby receives the right care at the right time across southern Alberta. From border to border to border, our specialized and dedicated neonatal transport team ensures southern Alberta families will receive world-class care in the first few minutes of their preterm or critically ill newborns' lives. They are also here to ensure bright futures for our littlest patients at our newly redeveloped and expanded NICU at the Foothills Medical Centre. TransAlta is helping to ensure that high-quality care is available for families in crisis across southern Alberta. Thank you for this incredibly generous gift.